Who are you? Why are you in my room? What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Hello. It's so good to hear from all of you. As you know, today is a... Oh, what? We got a resub from Coleman? Are you kidding me? We got to re-trigger that because we got to give Coleman a cheers. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for that. I didn't even see it. It must have been when I was getting coffee. Can we get some cheers up, everybody, for Coleman? How's everybody doing today? Let me catch up. Yeah, so Lady Iron once again first, 13 seconds on my end, which I think is probably, it might be pretty close to being maxed out because of the stream delay. So, yeah. My browser didn't refresh when you went live. I think Lady Iron might be hacking a little bit, yeah. Happy stream anniversary, appreciate that, Coleman. Appreciate that. Too dumb to hack? No, you're not. Hackers aren't even that smart to begin with. I appreciate that, though. Hello to you, Slothy. Appreciate you, Charles. Welcome in. And Octi, hello. Karaki. Koro, good morning. Little sleepy mama, morning to you. So I was just asking when everybody wants to hear the mushy stuff. I don't know if you want to hear it, like, right off the bat. Oh! True Celt, I just saw your message. Enjoy this, my friend.
Hello there.
Did it sound really staticky to you guys, or was it just me?
Hello there.
Sounds a little staticky to me. Could just be my speaker. My speaker's been acting up, though. So, no static? Okay. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the playback here, because then I recorded it earlier and tested it out, and it sounded okay. So, there you go. So, there's me trying to be... a goofy. I was trying to be a little bit more goofy than Ewan McGregor, but you know, that's my goofy Ewan McGregor impression. So what's going on, Nidalicious? Oh, we got a party time too. We got a party time. All right, let me catch up with everybody, and then we're gonna throw a Viking party real quick. All right. So Slothy, I think you saw, but yeah, it's my 1-year stream anniversary asterisk. So yeah. Need like 10 cups of coffee. We've got days like that sometimes, right? But it sounds like you're pretty busy. Was it, did you say your sister and your baby? Taking care of baby and my sister? Dang. You're very much needed today. Charles asked, can you type it out before the stream starts? I could, I suppose. But the stream has actually started now, so maybe I could have, but I didn't, I guess. But been wrecking my sleep schedule playing games, so I'm tired as well. What have you been playing lately, Coleman? What's been on the docket? My baby wrecks my sleep schedule. I bet. So yeah, indeed, Coleman typed out the correct stream anniversary it is. So it's not actually. I've been on Twitch for longer than a year. But this current schedule for 1 year. So, and I just wanted to say some nice things about everybody that's been supporting me over the last year, you know? So, morning to you, Marla. How you doing today? Cheers up for you. Oh, stop it. Stop it. All right, so there's no static. I'm glad to hear that. I cannot cheer because I lost my tankard, and I'm trying to cut down on subs while growing Kofi's. No worries, my friend. That is so sweet. Cheers, I suppose that works. There you go. That works. In before Lutz re-records the DJ honk. I kind of considered it, but how silly would that be? Should we do that? Let me ask you. Would you want that? Would you want that? I'll do it. I mean, I don't care. I'll do it. But it's not going to sound like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't physically make that sound. I can't go that high, but what's going on, Vosa? So today is my 1-year stream anniversary, kind of. That's what we're celebrating today. Hiding in the library so I can watch the stream while working, really? It works. It does work. It does indeed. I mean, that's the, what? That's Hearthstone, isn't it? The Hearthstone mug. I like it. Honestly, it looks better than mine anyway, you know? But sister is a dependent adult. My mom has been sick, so I've had my sister for a few days. Not that I mind. I gotcha. It's very kind of you to do that, Sleepy Mama. I know it's family still, but not everybody be willing to do that, you know? Sailing Andromeda, nice. Okay. Played a bit of Blood Hunt earlier in the night too. You've been enjoying Blood Hunt? Should re-record all? Oh gosh. True Celt says give us a test honk. Yeah, feel free to make a poll, Octi. Charles says definitely don't do your own honk because the current honk is much better. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what it would even sound like. I feel like I want to do that one in private. Because then if it doesn't work out, you guys never, ever even hear it. So, but yeah. Party time, my friends. Let's party. Let's get this party going. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. Oh, these Vikings crawl, crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh man, oh man. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh man, oh man. Let's get this party started, shall we? It is the Hearthstone mic. That's what I thought. Amazing. Glad you like that, Vosa. Could you dub your honk over the top of the old honk? Best of both worlds? You probably could. You probably could, like I probably could, Koro. But the thing is, have you ever heard two voices like simultaneous? That's what they do a lot of times in movies or in podcasts where they're trying to make like a demon voice. So if you guys want like a demon goose, I mean, we could maybe make it happen. So, yeah. The test honk was going to be clip worthy. Probably it would have been rather embarrassing, I would say, but polls up. All right, get those votes in. Should Lutz re-record the honk? Get those votes in. That's literally my favorite thing ever. Oh gosh. I think Twitch peaked with that channel point redemption. You think so? To pimp your Kofi, I saw the raw footage for the surprise yesterday. It was glorious. I saw your comment on it. I saw your comment on it. Surprise, motherfucker. It's so stupid. It's honestly like it's... I do this to myself all the time. I make something and then like in the process of editing it, I just laugh at myself and I'm like, this is easily the stupidest thing I've ever done. But the problem is like I out-stupid myself pretty much every time. So like I made the Viking rap and I was like, wow, this is incredibly stupid. And then and then, you know, I record something like the surprise and I'm like, wow, this is incredibly stupid. And it just never fails, you know. We do like I'm in love with a sniper, our T-Pain cover. That was incredibly stupid. So I don't know, I don't know. Oh, we got a very nice in here too. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to read something. What do you want me to read? I'll try to read something in a Borat voice. Oh man, I gotta get the vocal cords warmed up. What? I say make a demon honk and switch between the original depending on how DJ's day is going. Didn't you like the NA footage? Yeah. Last little eye shift is so effing funny. The thing was, it was actually, so for that little eye shift, it was candid. I did not mean to do that, and like, I don't know, I didn't realize I was doing it, I guess. Or maybe I thought, oh, I'll clip that out or whatever, but I was told it had to be kept in, so it got kept in. Yeah, the NA. Oh my gosh, we have a 50-50 split here on the poll. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair, all right? DJ is the one who started the honking. I think it's only fair we ask him to be our tiebreaker. Is that everybody on board with that? Oh, so another recorded thing. What was I supposed to do? Oh, so very nice. I generally just read something. I wanted to make it where I'd read something in game in a Borat voice. Very nice. But yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I could read chat for like a minute, I guess, but yeah, fair. I think that's fair too. But yeah, my Borat voice is extremely rusty, sleepy mama. It is, I used to practice it all the time, but it's been over a decade since. So you guys know, like, if you hang around somebody who, and actually Mrs. Magoots is really prone to this, we found out, but if you hang around somebody who has an accent that's different from your own, a lot of people will end up sort of mimicking their accent, kind of subconsciously, which I guess is a sign of, like, being an empathetic person, because you want to make them feel more comfortable and more like at home or whatever, which is kind of cool to think about, actually. But so my cousin and I, we were obsessed with the movie Borat, and so we talked to each other in Borat all the time. He'd call me, we'd answer in Borat, and all this. So telemarketers we would talk to in Borat and say things like, you know, oh, that plan sounds very nice deal, very good deal. I like that deal very much. I like it so much that I would like to take you out for a date sometime, and you will be my boyfriend, okay? You know, things like that. And so we used to just do stupid stuff like that all the time. We went on like a family camping trip, and we talked to each other in Borat almost the entire time. And eventually we had our family talking to each other in Borat too. And that was probably, I think, the highlight of my Borat talk in my life. So yeah, we used to do it all the time, but we I don't know, just time moves on, I guess. But lower it to 300 points and just do very nice. Just do one very nice. I mean, I could do like a voice. I want to add more sound commands for everybody too. So those are coming. They're in the works. I just haven't got there yet. So, but I like everything I feel like I'm saying. Read pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Me after watching Lord of the Rings or my BBC shows too long, right? Yeah. In Borat, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's not really like a Kazakhstan accent. How does Borat feel about socks and sandals? I like you, Charles. I like socks. I like sandals. They're nice. Borat would love socks and sandals, let's be honest. I mean, Borat's totally comfortable going to the beach in like a thong overall, you know, outfit. So, yeah. I mean, he's of course, he's all about practicality and comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty obvious, right? He wears the thong overalls because then he doesn't have to worry about such strange tan lines on his legs, you know? And he's comfortable because, let's be honest, is there anything more comfortable than, you know, no clothing at all? So other than maybe a blanket, I mean, a blanket, like a nice fluffy blanket, that's pretty nice. So Vosa, thanks for hanging out with us today, my friend. Just don't do the accent next to a person from Kazakhstan. I had a coworker from there and she said people from there, hey, oh, they do. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Because the problem is we are like, we as a society, or just like as human beings, are extremely bad at recognizing satire. You know what I mean? And so people actually thought that Borat like represented Kazakhstan. It's ridiculous. It's amazing, right? But I have a DJ buddy from Tennessee. Whenever I enter his stream, I get the Swedish chef going. Herd eater, bork, bork, bork. That's pretty funny. What? Wait, do you know, like, you know who, you've seen his Borat swimsuit, right? I'm not going to show it on stream, but I would say if you don't have any children around and you want to figure out what we're talking about, just Google Borat swimsuit. I think that'll probably be enough. Let's find out. Like I said, I'm not going to put it on stream, but... Oh yeah, just Google Borat swimsuit. It'll be the first thing that comes up, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But again, maybe, you know, just don't do it if you're at work right now or something, you know, or I don't know. Just get some weird looks, that's all. But, okay, so my friends, I've not counted out yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 game keys to give away. I don't know that I'm going to give them all away today. But they were some of the ones that were left over from the Halloween event, and I knew it was going to be a stretch to give away all those keys in one day. So we'll probably just give away a few randomly. But I keep trying to get my friends to wear one for shiggles. I'll tell you this. All right? This may surprise you. I would 100% wear one to a beach, especially if there was nobody I knew there. I would 100% do it. I'm just saying it would be pretty dang funny. So what's going on, DJ? How you doing today? Yes, DJ, you are a tiebreaker, my friend. Hopefully you've got a little time to make a very important decision. I don't want to bother you if you're at work, but very important decision you got to make today. So we were at the beach years ago and there was a guy there actually wearing it. That's amazing. That's amazing. I would go shake that man's hand. That's all I'm saying. All right. We got to get a, nobody's agreed yet. We got to get a Chappelle Little John. What? My eyes. 16 viewers, so it is perfect. That's, I mean, I think we're just about ready to figure this out here. So tiebreaker indeed though. Or Chappelle, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? No work yet. Let's do this. All right. So DJ, here you go. So remember, listen closely. All right. If you listen very closely, you will realize this sounds different than usual, but you have to listen very close.
Hello there. Hello there.
Contrary to popular belief, that is not, in fact, Ewan McGregor from Star Wars any longer. That is now Lutz Magoots saying hello there in a goofy Ewan McGregor accent kind of thing. All right. I was being goofy, not you. Ewan McGregor's accent is not goofy. All right. I was being goofy. So the question then became, should we replace this sound with a Lutz Magoots original? And I guess you're the tiebreaker. It was split right down the middle. And I think it's only fair that you be the tiebreaker since you're the trendsetter on it. So what do you think? Do you want to keep this sound? Or would you rather hear a Lutz Magoots original honk? The weight of the stream is on your shoulders. Thought Lutz would clip mine from the birthday video for the hello there. I could. I mean, I definitely could. I think I do still have access to the video. I should do that. I'm so excited. I'm really curious I want to hear what DJ, I mean, I feel like the honk is just so pure, right? It's just so pure. It's what you would hear it's what you would hear if you were actually listening to like the geese in game. It would sound just like that. But it'd be fun at least for sure. I honestly, I would, I don't even think I could I definitely can't make that high pitch of a sound. I'd have to figure out how I'm going to do that. I mean, I could, it'll work. It'll work. We'll get it. Here's the thing. If it's meant to be, we'll make it happen. All right. We'll make it happen. So, or let DJ record his own. Let's see. Oh, the honk was purely an ego boost and giggle. A Lutz honk would be dope though. Got to get a good one going back deep in the back of your nose. That I would. It would have to be very deep in the nose. That's for sure. Could you fix a rare hit rate? So it's the regular one, 9 out of 10, but 10% to hit a Lutz honk? Maybe. I might be able to do something like that. Just say honk or doot. 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 Honk. Would that work for you guys? Honk. I don't know. I don't know if that would be quite up to par, but have you guys ever seen my my nondescript singing? I don't really have a good name for it, but I do this, and it's one of Mrs. Magoots' least favorite things I think that I do. But basically I sing and like I'm moving my mouth to the song, but I'm not actually making any real like distinguishable lyrics. I could do that for maybe the honk. So like if I was gonna sing I'm So Fancy, I would go I do stuff like that often, and so you guys know, like Mrs. Magoots has to put up with a lot, okay? she deserves a trophy of sorts. Okay, so yeah, Sim singing, that's pretty accurate actually. So I can maybe do something like that, like a would you guys want that instead? Sounds like hunk, which I think is just Lutz self-actualizing. Oh my, oh my. Here for my trophy. Wait, you do this too, Marla? No way, really? That's amazing. Yes. Oh, that's great. Goodness me. So, I mean, we got some options, what I'm trying to say. We got options. All right. About today. I want to talk about today before I run everybody off stage here. So, we've got some game keys to give away. All right. I don't know how many I'll give away. It's going to be totally random, so Octi can relax. She doesn't have to worry about keeping me on a strict game key schedule. So, because I want to make it as easy as possible. It was unplanned, sort of unplanned. So I'm not trying to, you know, rope the mods into doing extra work. They already do enough. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'll just kind of give these away randomly, and then we'll see how many we get through. Maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that. You know, just kind of have some fun with it. So. Lutz Chonk tryouts. Oh gosh. But for those of you that don't know, I will give I was gonna write all this out, or at least kind of prepare some notes just so I could say, you know, things that I've been thinking about throughout the last week, but I ended up not doing that. So just gonna speak here from the ol' heart unit, okay? So my journey into Twitch, okay, I think like most people, I underestimated, or underestimated. I think underestimated is right here. It's kind of maybe overestimated too, but underestimated what it was like to stream on Twitch, I suppose. I had seen, you know, I'd heard about Twitch for a long time, but I decided maybe I would try to, you know, I was like, oh, I'll see, you know, like I'm an okay enough person. Like maybe people would want to hang out with me. So I'll just stream, and then, you know, next thing I know, a bunch of people will be there and we'll hang out. We'll have a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So that's not how Twitch works, in case you're not aware. At least not in the last, probably decade or so. Okay. But Octi did such a great job, right? Clip worthy. I love when she takes control. Oh my, indeed. You know what I mean. So my idea was to basically like just stream and have fun and meet some people. But specifically, the reason I wanted to start streaming was because I had this idea of having a video game club. So this was back in 2017. Late 2017. I'd had the idea building for a while, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to make it work, because my video game idea was to have like a book club. Okay, so like book club, people read a book, they pick a book, and it's usually like a month long or whatever, you know, but they meet weekly to talk about the book that they're reading. And they just get to be, you know, good friends, hanging out and learning about each other, right? And so I thought, like, man, that'd be pretty cool to do with a video game club. The problem was most of my IRL friends, while a lot of them are gamers, not all of them are, and then even a smaller amount of the ones that are gamers play games that I think would be discussion worthy, if that makes sense. So they play games like Call of Duty. It's hard to have like a meaningful conversation about, oh yeah, dude, that dude was cheating and he used aim assist and so he killed me, that sort of thing. Like, you're not really gonna have a good conversation about something like that, you know? So we all know what you mean. Boys, let me get out my spray bottle here. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll take to the internet and I'll get a couple IRL friends to join, and, you know, we'll find some new internet friends. What's going on? Oh, goodness. I ran out of drank in my tankard. Drank in my tank. Let me go ahead and fill this back up. I always put this right. I honestly am not even trying to put this right next to the microphone, but Stoner Gamer 31. Cheers. This one's to you, my friend. Appreciate that follow. Hope you're having a good day. Dude, I had such a rad headshot. It was dope. You can only have so much convo around effing cameras. Right, exactly. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, you're good. You're good, my friend. No interruptions around here. There's no interruptions. So I decided I would try to make this video game club, you know, and I'd asked a few of my IRL friends to join. I had a couple join, but basically what it was, we had a Discord, and I created like a Twitch account so that I could stream the game to people that, like, there were a lot of people that said, oh man, this is such a cool idea. I just can't really afford to buy a new game every single month. And I'm like, that makes total sense. All right. So what I'll do is I'll commit to buying the game every month and I'll stream it on Twitch, and then we can talk about it there. We can also talk about it in Discord, that sort of thing. So that was my idea. And I'll be honest, I probably didn't give it enough of a fair shot. I think I was maybe a little too impatient. But it's also hard. It's really hard actually to create a club from scratch, if you will. Especially when you're trying to create brand new socials, because everybody thinks that you're a bot account. You know what I mean? And to their point, like, I did some pretty questionable things as well. Like, I was using something called, was it Crowdfire? I think it's what it's called, to try to help like build a social media following, right? And a lot of the things it did were pretty spammy. And I didn't know that because I'd never really done all this stuff before. But looking back on it, I was like, oh, yikes, that was pretty bad. So the fact that we had, oh, Lutz, no, I know. The fact that we even had, no, I didn't buy followers. No. It was a service that you like subscribe to, that basically what it is it gets you to, it tells you, hey, like these posts, follow these accounts, these sort of things. These are people that seem to be interested in the same content that you're creating. And then basically what it is you follow them, they see that you follow, and then they follow you back or whatever. And that's sort of the thing. The spammy part, that wasn't the spammy part. That's normal. People do that all the time. The spammy part of it was, they suggested turning on auto DMs. Like when somebody follows you, it sends a message to that person automatically, thanking them for following you. And it's just like, oh my gosh. I honestly, like, I got people responding saying, oh, that sounds like a great idea. You know, like I say, hey, I'm just trying to create a video game club, wanting to know if you're interested, right? Again, it was rough. It was rough. Okay. I'm not encouraging anybody to go and do this. This is a lesson for people. Hey, Slothy. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. Thank goodness. I was so worried. I'm glad you're back though, Slothy. Hopefully the drive was okay, not too infuriating. Follow back systems. Yes and no. I mean, I met actually several people that way. So Curry is actually somebody I met that way. And I think Coleman might have even come along in that too. So it wasn't like a follow for follow, like people looking for follows. It was the following and the liking and the retweeting and stuff like that. That was all relatively organic. It was just trying to like funnel it down and focus it for me. So that's basically what it was. The part that I really didn't like though, again, was the fact that like it tried to tell me what post to share, and that wasn't very good. And then it told me to auto DM people. And so, yeah, it was not great. But yeah, thank goodness you were here. What were you trying to get people to join? So this was my video game club. The reason I started streaming way back when. So I actually, the very first stream I ever did was in 2017, late 2017. I had the idea up. I just checked to see if I have gotten one of those auto messages. I think I may have. I think you did, Coleman. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't keep track of like who all responded necessarily, but some of the OG members of the community came from that, which is like, my goodness, God bless you all. Because seriously, like, how did you ever want to be friends with me? You know what I mean? Like, I had no idea what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like, I never tried to build a social media following. My personal Twitter is like, I don't care if people follow me. All I do is I use it to kind of lurk on things. I like posts, you know, I see sports stuff that I like, video game stuff that I like from time to time, and that's it. I'm not really trying to get people to follow me. So it is hard. It's hard. And I took a lot of wrong turns there. I'll be honest. I took a lot of wrong turns, and some of the people that ended up like joining us, you know, I mean, just extremely patient people, as you can tell. So I question why we want to be friends with you now, right? I know. Follow for follow I used to do in the good old Tumblr days. Oh goodness, I never had a Tumblr. But almost like the Facebook friend request to account the profile that starts with hey. Jay starts an adult WhatsApp group, right? I know. Yeah, it's about on par with that, DJ. I think a lot of people thought I was a bot. And actually I remember one person in particular responded and was like, unfollow. I think all they said was unfollow. And so I responded back and I said, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry if my message came off as spammy. I am a real person. I apologize. You know, I'm just trying to get this video game club going and I'm not sure what to do and everything. And he was basically like, I wouldn't auto DM people. And he was the one who actually, we had a conversation after that. And he was the one who actually kind of like introduced me to Discord. Believe it or not, I didn't really know anything about Discord before that. So that turned out to be productive too. So to be clear, the Discord you guys are all in now, if you join the Discord, that is not the same Discord. I shut that Discord down because there were a lot of like inactive members. And again, it just sort of it didn't feel right. So, but yeah. Let's see. I have an anon Twitter I use to join follow for follow trains with. Really? Hey, that would be nice. Turns out you're a great person to be friends with and we love you. Oh, stop it. Trust the process, right? Zero question here. I'm blushing, you guys. I know you didn't mean it. Yeah, it's funny. Nidalicious, you gotta remember, Nidalicious is the resident troll, right? But yeah, exactly. Intentions always be funny. Sometimes I even manage. So anyway, that's the super early story about how the channel got started. And I was on Twitch in late 2017. I had the idea for the Video Game Club brewing since, you know, I don't know, most of probably 2017. And then I got into it in late 2017. And I underestimated what Twitch was like, or overestimated. I don't know which one you want to use, but I thought that simply like streaming on Twitch and being a good person, that was all you really had to do to build a channel and do all this. So I thought, yeah, it'll be great. The Video Game Club will take off. Twitch will really help with that and whatever. So I kind of didn't give the Video Game Club enough time. I for sure didn't give it enough time. I think it probably needed a full year, and I only gave it about a quarter. So I gave up on it because it wasn't a ton of work, but it was enough work where it was like, man, I'm only getting like one person, two people maybe to talk about each game. And they're actually not even playing it with me at the time. They're just going based on memory or whatever. So I decided to go ahead and shut that down. And but I did meet some cool people through streaming. So I was like, okay, I'll continue streaming. So I streamed, and this was like in March, I want to say April. I think April of 2018. So we had started the Video Game Club in November of 2017, went through March, and then yeah. So in April, I decided to no more Video Game Club, only streaming. So sometimes I only started streaming to get clips to send my friends, and I kept doing it out of spite, and now I actually have friends and love it. What a wild ride. Isn't it strange? It's not good with the socializing back then. Def could have been more active, but I always struggled finding a way to jump into the conversation. Honestly, Coleman, like I promise, I do not blame a single person other than myself. It is 100% my fault that it did not succeed. I didn't give it enough time. I really think that had I given it a full year, it maybe would have had a chance. But yeah, you know, and that's the thing. I was also I was casting a wide net because I didn't know people, right? And so when you're online, like it's different. If you have a close group, if you have a group of friends IRL, you can just ask, you know, like 10 people, like, hey, do you guys want to be in this Video Game Club? And 10 people would be enough, right? Like 10 people, even online, if you have 10 dedicated people, that would be enough. But the problem is you don't know everybody. And so you kind of have to cast a wider net. And so you might reach out to 500 people and only get 10, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like, that's the thing, is that we weren't that large yet. Like the Discord was just right around, I think like 100 people, 120 people, something like that. But most of them were just joining because it was easy, you know? So yeah, again, I don't blame anybody other than myself. So, I'm just glad to have you now, Coleman, to be honest with you, my friend. Rarely, but sometimes. Pretty happy to be here. Hubby watches with me too. I appreciate that, Marla. Thank you so much. Now look at you, Coleman. We can't shut you up. That's not true. That sounds wholesome. Casting a TV as well. If I can, hubby and I work early most days, so we watch what we can during breakfast. Days off are the best to watch. That's so nice of you. Seriously. How you doing, Nonder? Morning to you, my friend. I was super awkward when I started talking to other people's streams. Yeah, I mean, I still am. I get it though. It's different. It really is different, you know, than actually face to face and day to day kind of conversation. So awkward is its own charisma. It is though. You know, charming kind. It's its own charming kind of thing. So we were trying to jump into an unknown communities chat. It is, and that's the thing. And that's why it's on me. Like, I didn't think about that because to me it was sort of like, well, I'm the one that started it, so I kind of have to talk, you know what I mean? But most people probably don't feel super confident sharing their thoughts like randomly with people, you know what I mean? So usually lurker in other streams, other streamers' streams. For sure. Glad you understand. Signature move of mine as well, right? Twitch definitely has like not unwritten rules, but crap, what's the word? Expectations? Oh, definitely, for sure. Some streamers make it much easier to jump in. That's true. Expectations might be a good word for it. Yeah, so you got unwritten rules, but just like, I would say mores. Maybe mores is a good word for that, but like when I talk to someone, I'm like, oh, hi, this is my name, what's yours? Didn't realize some people don't share their IRL name or where they are. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I always try to assume people are private myself, but I get that, you know, so. I spam the emos if someone subscribe or gifts a sub or do the self-care redemptions. Nice. There you go. Always a good one. Looking out for people there. I like it. So yeah, so I guess that covers like the history to the end of the gaming club. And then so in April I was having fun, so we just did some streams, and I was streaming like maybe 3 days a week, not extremely consistently, but pretty consistently. 3 days a week, 3 nights a week. But it got to be tough because, again, you guys know I coach high school track, and so it's tough. Like if I had to cancel a stream, I felt like, oh well, there goes a third of my week, you know what I mean? So it was hard to sort of do that. And then I'll be honest with you too. What's going on, Axe, as well as Trip Chance? How you doing? It's tough because, again, you don't really like fully understand how Twitch works, right? Or at least I didn't. I still don't. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you I know how Twitch works, so I don't. But you know, it's tough. Like you play games and it's like you're trying to make a schedule and all this, and at first like nobody's gonna come. I mean it's just what's gonna happen, right? Like nobody's gonna be there, and that's tough, right? Because I had this like desire to build this community, right? And I just wasn't really able to do it. So I ended up streaming through October of 2018. So April through October. So it was about 6 months just streaming, not even focusing on the video game club. So it ended up being about a full year of streaming, you know, rough schedule 3 nights a week on Twitch before I called it quits. I took a full year off. Oh, by the way, I wasn't Lutz Magoots back then. I don't know if I mentioned that. I wasn't Lutz Magoots back then. I was part-time gamer guy because the game club was called the Part-Time Gamers Club, as in, you know, we're people that we have jobs, we have lives, we have friends, we have all this other stuff, but we meet, you know, we play video games for fun, play video games as a hobby, and so we come in and we talk about that and just kind of get to know each other. So that's why it was called that too. And I was part-time gamer guy back then, but just dox yourself all over Twitch, right? I grew up in chat group ASL times. Oh, for sure, right? So Axe, yes, it's my 1 year on Twitch asterisk, 1 year stream anniversary asterisk. It's my 1 year at this current schedule. So dox myself a million times. I'm DJ. My mother's maiden name was Jones, and I like cheese. Bill Gates from the US. Also, hi everyone. How you doing though, Trip Chance? Bill, long time no see. It's Lady Gaga. XDJ's bank account. Yeah, so you just go in and it's like, I'm trying to think of what security question DJ's got now. Cheese, huh? But golden days of MIRC chat. Oh gosh. Watch it, you just gave someone a scapegoat. Prepare for disappointment. How do we split the dollar that's in it? That's what I want you to think, right? I was on AOL AIM, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Does anybody feel comfortable sharing their AIM usernames? Because you can really learn a lot about people back then, from those names. But appreciate that, Axe and Stoner. Seriously, appreciate that. I remember seeing Lutz on my followed streamers and thinking, who is this? I don't remember following anyone with that name. And then I click and voila, it's you. That's true, yeah. You're like, okay, it's this dork. This guy's recognizable enough. So, good job on the year. I appreciate that, Axe. I do. Oh, you found an entire dollar? Must have credited his account. AIM usernames? I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty personal. It's pretty deeply personal, you know? But you're lost then because I don't have one. Oh, okay. Pretty sure mine was Ocean Wave. Okay, that's pretty tame, Slothy. That's pretty tame. Yeah, we talked about your MySpace before, McChicken Lover. That's great. Surprised you remembered me? Oh, for sure, Coleman, for sure. You stopped into a few streams back in the day. Recommend on my Twitch homepage. And see, that's like super flattering to me. I don't know how Twitch's algorithm works, because again, I don't know how Twitch works in general. But yeah, somehow I don't know what it is, but that's pretty flattering. I found that out. I think the first time anybody told me that I was on their like recommended was I think I was playing Valheim, and I was like, what? How is this possible? My RuneScape account was embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Neopets? Oh my gosh, no freaking way. Neopets. I can't even remember what my Neopets name was. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure video game was the role of gathering around the fire when we were cavemen. Oh yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And that's what I wanted it to be like, Trip Chance, to be honest. But we're too poor to get into the early internets. Fair enough, fair enough. We had when we got AOL, it was dial-up. That's what my AOL was at first, was dial-up. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Happy you were in my recommendations for you list on Twitch. I appreciate that, Stoner. Seriously. Let's see. My RuneScape account name was Sakaya. Found you through a Tan, and Tan's awesome. Tan's fantastic. I love Tan. We didn't have AIM, but in our equivalent, I had MI Pipe NE. What does that mean? Found you unrecommended for Valheim. Isn't that, yeah, so you might have been one of the first ones then, Iron. Like, Valheim was pretty strange. That was the first time I feel like anybody told me that they were recommended, but... Oh, I was recommended when when I was playing Subnautica, I was recommended? Just a great group of people. That's awesome. I felt like I did actually get a good number of people coming over from Subnautica. I just assumed it was the game directory, but... I found my favorite streamer on the recommended list on Twitch. Really? That's awesome. Who's that, Stoner? Ours was dial-up as well. Don't you love that? Freaking love those sounds. I kind of miss them, to be honest. Purely out of nostalgia. I mean, it's terrible. Honestly, I kind of want to. I think there's a webpage that simulates, or maybe that's like an entire site that simulates, like, you can go to whatever site you want in dial-up. I'm pretty sure it's still a thing. It would be pretty cool to test it out just to see how ridiculous. Like, try to load a modern website using dial-up. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it'll time out. So, but reminds me, I got to figure out what I'm doing for my 1 year. Only have 2 weeks to plan. Oh, dang. Okay. 2 weeks. Mine was sort of last minute, like low key, because it's not truly a 1 year, but yeah. Now hurts me. There's an entire generation don't understand dial-up, right? Hope Tan gets partner soon. She is absolutely putting in that work, and it's amazing watching her grow, right? I know. She's deserving for sure. Oh, it's just Michael. Nedalius. Stylized. Okay, I gotcha. I totally nailed that. I know. Bungie, I was looking for chill Monday Stardew vibes, right? Stardew? The tones the dial-up made haunts me in my dreams. Ran into you, Nidalicious, Chaotic, and Curry. Everyone was just so nice, right? I know. As I said, I've been pretty fortunate, for sure. Extremely fortunate, I should say, in terms of having good people. So, I want dial-up sounds, my ringtone. A ringtone? Okay, now I feel like we're dating ourselves here, DJ. Let me set my ringtone. If you want, I can give you a good site to download them from. All right, DJ. It'll text it right to your phone, and regular messages, they cost about 10 cents, but it's totally worth it. So And you're playing RE8 in the RE8 category. RE8, yes. That was such a good game. Streamer named Love Tracy. Love Tracy, all right. Username used to be Mesk, so I was a kid and I knew just a bit of English. I loved the movie Mask and decided to make my nickname accordingly, but did not know how to spell it correctly. Oh, The Mask? We're talking like Awooga. That's, I don't know why. That's the first thing I always think of from that, but The Mask, such a good movie. Make my ringtone dial up. That's your email. Oh, hecka yeah, nice. I like that. Curse Mobile. Same generation, if you ask them to pretend to have phone, they put a flat hand up to their ear instead of the phone. Oh gosh, have you actually seen somebody do this? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Have you actually seen that? I've never seen that. The Jim Carrey movie? That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I've never, I feel like most people do that, but. That one, nice. Love that movie. That's a thing? Yeah, I didn't even know that. It is 1,000,000% a thing. Wow. We got Lutz McModem and Nostalgia Dial-Up. Nice BBS for downloading files. Exactly. You should get mine off the Zedge app. I've done that too, actually. That's actually where I get my alarms for waking up. Because my phone's pretty much always on vibrate only, but Zedge is pretty nice, actually. Because the new generation hardly ever had phone, only cell phones. True. Even the flip phones, though, this is similar to like the shape a flip phone is, you know? So. Did you notice that guy at Starbucks on Saturday had a ringtone? At Starbucks? I must not have noticed. What was the ringtone? Nice callback. I've seen toddlers do that? Really? Do this? How you doing, sunshine? Oh goodness. Wow, I've never seen that. If any of my track kids do that, I'll probably just go ahead and retire. Start looking for a nursing home right away. But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so a little. I'll continue. Don't feel free. Interrupt me as much as you want. The history of the channel. I'm getting to the point where we're getting on the 1 year here. So in 2018, after October 2018. So November rolled around, and November 2018 was kind of when I stopped streaming. November 1st was my last stream as part-time. Well, not truly. That was my last stream regularly as part-time gamer guy. All right. So I take a full year off. We actually went to China late November that year. So that was cool. And then, I felt like I was kind of missing it a little bit, missing the people. And so decided it was late. It was actually November 7th of 2019. N7 day, decided to play some Mass Effect. And I was like, I'll go ahead and stream it. Why not? N7 day, if you're not aware, is Mass Effect day. All right. I decided I was going to play Mass Effect anyway. I was like, I might as well stream it. So I did it, had some fun, and thought, okay, maybe I'll come back. So I decided to come back to streaming early 2020. Is that right? Yeah, early 2020, but only 1 day a week. All right, only 1 day a week, just because I wanted to be able to chat with the people that I met. I had no real expectations. So yeah, so early 2020, I'm back to streaming, but it's only 1 day a week. The problem with that was it was on like a Saturday or something, Saturday or Sunday. But if I had like family visit or something like that, this was again just before COVID, then I'd have to cancel the stream, and then I didn't stream for that entire week. So yeah. Back in the days of paying per letter for texting, right? Cheaper to call than text. Oh, way cheaper. But can I call you after 7 p.m.? That would be the ideal time for me to call you. So unlimited minutes only until a certain time. Exactly. Yes. Dogwalker has volume on her phone. Every time we hear it, we question straight out, who the F has volume on their phone? It's pretty strange, right? Keep hurting my feelings. Mass Effect indeed, Coleman, indeed. Worked with the oldest phones when I was a kid, the ones where you had to pull a giant ring on the phone to get a single number at my grandpa's house. I've also watched movies in their black and white TV. Nice, like so the actual like dial. Those are cool though, honestly. Pretty sure I got here from recommendation in Twitch when I started seeing Valheim stuff. You people were way too kind and cool. You're way too kind and cool, Nonder. Dang right, Mass Effect. Hardest part of being a streamer is building that community. It is really tough, for sure. Are you currently really? Which Mass Effect game are you on? Coleman's also currently playing through Andromeda though. Oh, sorry. Like attracts like. Building community is very difficult, but you all are really great. Very happy to be here. Very happy to have you, Koro. Seriously. My aunt and uncle had those. I like them. Just taking a little break. Gotcha. People might pop in because of the game and loots, but I do want to credit the guild for people coming back. I agree. Honestly, you can't. I'm not going to name any names, but there is a streamer that I like to support. But their community is just not the best. Like not really people that I want to hang out and chat with. So I don't really go there as often. And so yeah, I mean, I 100% credit the guild for being awesome and allowing us to grow the way we have. So yeah, 100%. You can name me. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Partner has the hunt commence sound from Monster Hunter and needs his volume up in case work calls. Every so often a hunting horn sounds through the house. That's pretty awesome. It's me, isn't it? No, it's not. Mass Effect 2. I've played through all the Mass Effects multiple times. Nice. We'll get along just great then, Stoner. Mass Effect 2 is fantastic. Absolute masterpiece of a game. Most of it is you all. Now everyone thinks it's them. No, it's again, I suppose even if it were, I would not tell you, but it's not. It's not. It's not. So agreed. Playing Andromeda again. I played through the trilogy a couple times. I've only played Andromeda. Were you the same way, Coleman? You only played Andromeda once prior to this last playthrough? Because I'd only ever played Andromeda once, but so anyway, I'm back to streaming 1 day a week and I'm having fun with it. But I decide, like, you know, if I'm actually going to try to build a community from this, I gotta actually go for it. So I talked to Mrs. Magoots. I had been playing for most of 2020. I'll be honest, like most everybody else, got super depressed when COVID hit. I was supposed to be coaching track and I wasn't. And you guys, like most of you know, track is like that's my like biggest passion, honestly, in terms of like, if I didn't have to work for a living, like if I didn't have to be a web developer, I like being a web developer, but if I didn't have to be a web developer, being a web developer is not my true passion. Like track and coaching, that's my passion. If I didn't have to worry about an income, I would just stream with my friends and coach track. And that's all I would do for my life, you know, because I love it so much. So I couldn't do that because of COVID. It canceled everything in the spring. So I was depressed, and so I was doing my best to work, but you know, work was sort of like just, I don't know, hard to work. So I was playing video games in the morning before work, just as a way to kind of like ease myself into the day, having a lot of fun with it. And so I looked at Mrs. Magoots and I was sort of like, do you think like it'd be an okay thing if I just started, like, I'm playing video games anyway, what if I just stream them, you know? Obviously it's a little bit different just playing video games in my pajamas and, you know, drinking my coffee and whatever, but I don't have to, like, you know, try to entertain people or anything like that. But I was like, you know, maybe it'd be kind of cool to give it a shot. I'd be able to stream 5 days a week because I work every day, you know? So we decided to do that. And on November 17th, 2020, started streaming 5 days a week in the mornings before work. Based on my previous experience on Twitch, I did not know if anybody would come, and so like come to the streams, and so I had basically just set it up. I told myself I will do this for like 2 months, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. You know, if people come, that's awesome. If they don't, then, you know, I can say I tried. So that's why I told people that were in my Discord. Discord was a lot smaller back then, but I just said, hey, I'm going to be doing a new stream schedule. It was a little bit of a bummer because like Kirk is such a great supporter of the stream and just an all around awesome dude. And he was my first and only mod at the time. I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to be doing morning streams. And he's like, yeah, that's going to be tough for me to make because of work. And I was like, dang, that sucks. So it wasn't easy to go to a morning schedule because like probably my biggest supporter and best friend like that I've made through streaming thus far wasn't even really gonna be able to come to many of them. So but I decided to go for it anyway, just because like this was the only way I could have a consistent schedule. So so it started out, and I'll tell you this, I'm just I guess maybe inspiration to people. If you're thinking about streaming, or you know, if you are streaming and, you know, whatever, It was a good day. Let's put it this way. It was a good day if I got 1 follow. It was a good day if I got, 2 people to chat, and then have a couple lurkers. It was a really good day if I averaged extremely good day if I averaged 5 viewers. Okay. When I started doing that. So best friend. Hey, what's going on, Pierre? Sorry, I fell behind on chat in that ranting, incoherent nonsense there that I was just saying. So, but yeah, never finish Andromeda. Let's see. Second playthrough. Okay, that's what I thought. Figured out why Andromeda wasn't working on my stream. So excited to pick it up again. Oh, really? Was it the overlay? Was it the origin overlay? Trauma brain went, maybe it's me, but worst in my chat is usually my mom making lewd jokes. No. Seriously, I promise. I don't think it's anybody here. I don't think it's anybody here. Loot supporting a streamer. It was it you yesterday who donated $1 million to a hot tub streamer? How'd you know? Your mom's in chat. That's amazing. Yes. I'll stop by if I see you playing. Hello so much. I love the Tempest and the Nomad. Love the characters. Love the story. Yeah, I honestly, it got some unfair hate. 100% agree with that. So, of course, I mean, Coleman was slandering on Bay, aka Miranda. So I gotta be like, we gotta keep that nonsense out of chat. All right. But other than that, Coleman, I agree. All right. Almost everyone. Octi's mom is always in there too. Nice. That's all. I want my mom in chat. It'd be interesting to have my mom in chat. It'd be fine. I think it'd be fine, but. Which is the best thing for me to stay sane when the gov sent us all home from telework. Yeah, for sure. And seriously, glad to have you, Charles. That's the thing. I want to make sure people feel comfortable and, have a place to hang out with others. Because I feel like a lot of us were in the same boat, and it's a lot easier to go through these things if you're not alone. That's amazing. There's one person I know RL that supports me on Twitch. I have a few. Yeah, I don't know. My mom would probably just be like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Well, janky, but still enjoyable. I'll be talking to NPCs and they are supposed to be looking at their data pad, but it's laying across their hand rather than being in their hand, right? I never understood the squatting that they do. I don't know if they fix that or not, but they just do random squats around the buildings and stuff. It's pretty weird, but start streaming, trying to get more confident and outgoing. It's been so good for me. Yeah, for sure. My dream is to be able to stream during the morning /day, but it doesn't fit with my life currently. Yeah, and I get that. So for me, my thought was, let me try streaming in the morning, see if I can still be motivated during the day. Of course, I'll be honest with you all. I enjoy everybody here so much. I end up going to work and I just think about stream stuff for a little bit. So I don't always get right into work. The good news is I've never missed a deadline or anything like that. So it's not throwing me off too hard. If that happened, I would have to try to cut back or something. But thankfully, I've not gotten to that point. But it's a good way to wake up. And I feel a little bit more motivated in the mornings, So just for some reason, I just never think it. I think I will sometime later this week. There you go. No idea what I walked into. So Pierre, this is sort of a 1-year anniversary celebration, kind of. So yeah. Before COVID, I used to go a lot. When COVID hit, I stayed at home literally for a year. When I found out about Twitch, it kind of helped me. Nice. That's awesome to hear. Truly blessed with the support network and friends community I have. Absolutely. Grab a seat and some popcorn. It's story time. It was, yeah. Best friend, he definitely means me, not Kirk Shirley. You can be my best friend. We can all be best friends. Kind of called Coleman my bestie the other day. Just don't tell him and we'll be okay. How you doing, McDucky? So today is the 1 year at this schedule anniversary. So 1 year streaming at this schedule. My mom watches my streams too. She's always like, I can't believe you said that. Really? I can't believe you booed me. The disrespect. I really like Miranda. All right. I really like Miranda. If you want to boo somebody, I get it. I actually really like Ashley as a character because of her progression. But if people want to boo Ashley, I fully understand. Miranda. Yeah, Miranda is bae. But I also really like Yvonne Strahovski. So it's sort of anyway. My mom's been showing up when I stream. Nice. I love that. Okay with having best friends, plural relationships are okay. I agree. But also this schedule ended up when I talked to Pierre. I think I did talk to Pierre pretty early about it too. Pierre was like, oh, that's an even easier schedule for me to make because, time zones. So yeah. So Pierre, I was just talking about switching times from, I used to stream in the evenings or, weekend evenings or whatever it might be, now streaming in the mornings. So, but yeah, so again, I didn't know if anybody would come or not. And so for the first probably month, it was pretty much the same as what I've been going through. Now I will say something mushy about Pierre. All right. Here in a second, but I thought I will need to wait 2+ months to get a booster. Official news today in our country say you need to wait less. So I'll be getting mine in half a month. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. It's fine, Mom. It's the internet, right? My mom doesn't understand streaming. I recorded a vlog on Mother's Day when I took her for a day out and she thought I was live. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you talking about that. It was pretty funny. She thought I was live. Just when Coleman's around, we were going to have to pretend we hate each other. Is that right? Wait, who are you? Coleman, that Celt dude, but of a weirdo, right? What a weirdo. Congrats. That's really impressive. I appreciate that, McDucky. It's been a lot of fun. I honestly had no idea what to expect. So hoping to do a relaxing, cozy Hige? I don't know how to say that. Theme stream in February, hopefully. Really? Okay. What does that mean? Very much appreciate your morning streams. They help me wake up, and I really appreciate a streamer doesn't swear every other word. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I've kind of tried to have this online, like, I try to filter everything online to make sure, like, all of my online presence, I kind of abide by the grandma rule, which is that, like, I had a grandma who was pretty conservative. She passed away when I was 16. One of the, like, just most sweetest human beings you'd ever meet. But one of those two, like, you definitely did not want to disappoint grandma, right? And she was definitely not one for swearing. So that's sort of my grandma rule. I don't put anything online that would really disappoint my grandma. So yeah, even though she's passed, that's sort of still the rule I abide by. And obviously, like, I wasn't streaming back then. I was 16, but you know, yeah. So that's the thing. I found out, like, I've struggled. I've definitely struggled going into, like, Sea of Thieves as a directory that I used to lurk in quite a bit. And there are a couple streamers in there that it is like every other word is an F-bomb. And I'm just like, I just can't even, like, I can't even think right now with that much swearing, you know? But Jack is still bae, but she didn't get enough time to shine. She didn't. You're not wrong. Apparently likes Avril Lavigne too. Might have to DM him why I don't like her. I have a valid reason I don't really talk about. Wait, me? You're gonna DM me about it? It is when my bloody sleep isn't all broke. That's true. A bit of appreciation. I will wait. I own my weirdness, as do I, True Celt, as do I. This is my whole goal vibe, to be honest. Jack is the best human in the original trilogy. You think so, Coleman? I remember, consider this when I set up my new office during Reno's. Really? How far out do you think you are from having that fully done, Octi? For some reason, I'm not surprised you go for red flag Jack. Dang, Skippy. I like that rule. Yeah, me too. Me too. So it goes for everything. Twitch, you know, personal Twitter, Twitch, Twitter, all of it. YouTube. I try to do all of it. I don't want to make grandma upset. You know what I mean? Or not upset. Disappointed is the right word. She wouldn't get upset. Again, one of the most loving people, probably the most loving person I ever met my entire life. So. Just got drunk before we got to the restaurant and stumbled in front of a slow-moving car while having a cigarette before going in. Oh, gosh. You are not wrong. Grandma swears more than I do. There's some repression from my childhood, and it seems like I'm making up for it now, but I still don't curse on stream much. Yeah, for sure. I'm honestly, like, I promise, I don't judge people that do. I just won't watch people that stream, that curse all the time. You know what I mean? If you're dropping curse words, like, that doesn't bother me. You know, that doesn't bother me. It's just every other word, you know what I mean? Like, I have a threshold, you know what I mean? That's all it is. So Liara is my bae. Liara is great too, though. Only person I never wanted to come out to was my grandma, but she got Facebook and I forgot to change my sexuality to private. And of course she was a total profile stalker. Really? I don't know that well, so my grandma never had Facebook. My Oma has, my mom's mom, has Facebook, but I don't know that she would ever go and stalk us. That's pretty funny. I don't know that she would know how to. Morden is bae no matter what he thinks. I'm so scared of Mass Effect spoilers. Oh, no, don't worry. Don't worry. Unlike you, I was born not to swear. Literally, I didn't know any bad words since I was 15. Really? You should only swear on stream when I get spooked. Oh, no, it makes sense. Garrus is great too, though. Actual reason I don't like her, I was a huge fan when she first released Complicated. Really? I became sarcastic. Sarcastic's good too, though. It's its own language. Drywall's going up. Probably get that all set this weekend, then hopefully mudded so I can prime and paint next week. Dang, okay. Coming along well then. Hygge is a Danish word that describes a cozy, comforting, relaxing vibe. Nice, okay. Hyggeligt? Hyggeligt? Granddad's first language is swear words, but my grandma is totally the opposite. And the look she used to give him when he would say the F word. The worst was he was a racist, but that was just the era he grew up in, yet I'll never condone him. And whenever he made a racial slur, my grandma would be so mad. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like hopefully we're growing out of this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did we get somebody? We get somebody banned up in here? What's going on? Kirk, my friend? Holy crap. Can we get a cheers up? We were just spreading the love on Kirkules earlier. Can we get some cheers up for Kirk and some love in the chat? He's adorable when he struggles, but he tries. I do try. I try my best. I do my absolute best. But Kirk, one of the OGs. Pierre, one of the OGs. We got a few OGs. Coleman. Got some OGs in here. What's going on, Michelle? Hello, hello. Ticket YT, man. Dropped in the big follows. The big follows. Don't ever type big follows, no spaces, okay? That's not a challenge. That's me telling you. If you do that, you get banned, all right? It's hard to stream regularly, so mass props to you all. We all have bad days, and pushing through those days to be on can be really hard. I can't do that. Can I be totally honest with you, Charles? I've absolutely 100% had days like that where it's tough, and I'm sort of like, I don't know if I want to stream today. Every time I've done that though, and I've got on stream, the guild has always picked me up, and so a huge thank you to you guys. So that's like one of the mushy things I wanted to talk about. But good morning. How you doing, Kirk? You got the day off, or you lurking and working today? And appreciate that gift sub to Nidalicious. Seriously, much appreciated, my friend. Feeling like I can't be on. I usually skip. I get that for sure. Come around since my cousin had a mixed race baby and fell in love. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's really frustrating, right? Like the older generation in general is frustrating. And some of them like have the gall to say things about our generation or even Gen Zers, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't think that's very fair of you, you know? Anyway. That works too. And yeah, the Danish words are so hard to pronounce. My husband jokes, pretend you have a potato in your mouth. Pretend you have a potato in your mouth? Really? I found out Heather was pregnant and the baby was mixed race. First thing we said was, who's going to tell granddad? See, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. All cap messages are banned, right? I think if you have too many, maybe it's banned, but off today. Nice. What's on the docket today, dude? He's so gorgeous, right? Yeah, so my niece, my oldest niece, my sister's oldest, is also mixed race. And yeah, she's awesome. Like yeah, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. And I mean, she's gonna have different challenges, right? Just for that, but you describe it as talking and swallowing a golf ball at the same time, really? Hey, I'm older. I mean, we got some Gen X. I mean, I don't know. We might have boomers in here too, but I think in general, again, it's a generalization and it's an unfair one because I know plenty of boomers that are not like that, right? But actually, what are my grandparents' generation? They're not boomers. What's before a boomer? What's before a boomer? I don't remember what that generation's called. That generation is more the one I'm talking about. But how do Danish people mock Swedish? Oh, that's a good question. Boomers. Grocery shopping, then a whole lot of nothing. Oh, the silent generation? Okay, the silent generation. Yes. What's going on, Quentin? So nervous. So nervous. It literally, as soon as Granddad saw him, he forgot what color his skin was. It was beautiful to see. That's good. Grocery shopping, then a whole lot of nothing. Nice. Sounds good. Not the grocery. I don't love grocery shopping, but everything else sounds good. So dinosaurs. Still a Gen X, so I guess you're not talking about me. Golden generation, maybe. Which is kind of spooky. Wait. Oh, the silent generation, kind of spooky, right? Boomers were born after World War II, right? Yep. So all the people came home from the war. They celebrated in bed, and then boomers came around. So yeah. All right, so let me get into the mushy stuff, my friends. And Kirk is here, and I want to say some nice things about Kirk, so I'm going to do that too. So as I said in late 2020. I had been streaming 1 day per week for most all of 2020. I decided I want to go for it and try to build the community up. And so I'm pretty sure I DM'd Kirk, and he might have been the first one I had talked to other than Mrs. Magoots, and just said, hey, I'm looking at doing this schedule. It's going to be in the mornings. And that was tough because I knew Kirk was working a lot of times during those the time that I would be streaming. And Kirk's like, again, Kirk was again with Pierre. All right, we'll say Pierre too. Okay, Kirk and Pierre, just really awesome people. Probably the best friends I had made from streaming. And Kirk was just such a huge supporter, and he was my one and only mod at the time. So it was tough, to be like, well, I kind of gotta try to go for it here on the morning stream because that's the one that fits the best with my schedule. So it was hard to do that, but Kirk's awesome. He's, seemed like he was still okay with me going for it, encouraging, and he's still a super awesome supporter, as you just saw. And so I went for it, right? So started streaming 5 days a week, and everything was pretty much exactly the same for that first month. So that was basically the rest of November and the first part of December. Decided we'd have some fun with it, and this is where some appreciation coming in for Pierre. Okay, so Christmas time rolled around, and we'll be doing something similar this year, by the way. But we did sort of a Christmas caroling. It's not really, I guess, kind of a subathon, but basically, when somebody subbed or gifted a sub, I would sing a Christmas carol of their choosing. And Pierre was one of those, like, please God, no, don't sing. But she gifted like a good amount of subs over the course of December. And so I want to thank you for that, because I feel like, honestly, Pierre, December was when the stream started growing a little bit. That was the first time I noticed, like, oh, okay, maybe we will build like a little bit of a community here. You know what I mean? And so I do want to thank Pierre for that, because I think that there were people that were coming in to check us out, and Pierre was doing some ridiculous gift subbing as like a Christmas gift. And so those people were able to like come in and hang out ad free and stuff like that. So I honestly do attribute a lot of that success early on to Pierre. So, but yeah, love celebrating in bed. Oh gosh, that means eating snacks and watching movies, right? Yes, that's exactly what it means, right? Forget Kirk, we were talking about me. Oh gosh. So anyway, I didn't know if anybody would come or not, but we decided to go for it because I really wanted to try to build up the community. I feel like I've been pretty transparent with people from the beginning on that. Like, I absolutely love the guild, but I'm not exactly done building it, because I think that we can still be I think we can be an impactful community. You know what I mean? So I'm not done building the guild. I'm not. And I super appreciate everybody that's a part of it. And honestly, the reason why I feel like it's continued to build up is because we have such good people that, like Nitalicious mentioned earlier in chat, are welcoming, and they just make people feel good when they come in here. It means a lot to me. It really does. So I think the first time, though, I noticed, like, so at post-Christmas, the first time I noticed a boost was when we started playing Subnautica. So Subnautica was such a unique experience for me, and that game will always hold a special place in my heart now, because the game itself was so interesting and so different from anything I'd ever played before. But then we got to meet people from the Subnautica community that had been, like, obsessed with the game for a long time, coming in and just being like, oh man, this is such an awesome time watching you play for the first time ever. That was awesome. Super awesome. That's how we met, like, Covert Cell. We met Charles Cheeserton around that time. We met Octi actually around the same time, but as she said, was from Stardew. I was playing Stardew on Mondays and then Subnautica the rest of the week. So it was awesome. We met some really awesome people then. And those people told some other people, like DJ, right? And so it was a really cool time. So it was a cool time of growing the community, but also playing a super fascinating, amazing game. It's just a really, really cool experience. And so we've just kind of continued to hang out and be friends, and we've picked up people along the way. We'll always have people that, people will come and go, and that's just sort of how it is on the community, or, on Twitch in general. I promise I don't hold that against anybody. People have lives, right? Like, people come in and they really enjoy the stream, but then they realize, like, they can't come to the stream for whatever reason. Maybe even they found a different streamer that they want to support instead. And that happens. Like, that's sort of life. You know what I mean? So I don't hold that against anybody. I truly value the people we have here. And you guys have seriously made the last year a lot of fun for me, a lot more enjoyable. I think way more enjoyable for sure than without you guys. And it's cool. I honestly don't remember, or I didn't anticipate it, even though I wanted to build a community. I didn't anticipate a community in which, like, I would want to just share something random that happened with you guys on Discord. You know what I mean? Something that happened during my day. I think, oh man, I should tell them because they would get a kick out of this, or, you know, whatever. So I think about our community all the time, and I truly didn't expect that. I didn't know what to expect, because my experience up until a year from today was very much that, you know, it was like, oh, it's cool, but, you know, it's not exactly a community. It's just I have a couple friends, you know what I mean? And now I feel like I do. Like, we have a guild, you know? We have a guild, my friends. So seriously, it's been an amazing last year, and I hope we continue to enjoy each other's company. I hope I keep representing us the best way I can. You know, trying to give people a good place to hang out, feel comfortable. You know, want to chat with other people, and just share games. Right? We all have a common love of games, but it goes beyond that, and that's the thing that I wanted. So that's why I feel very much like bringing this full circle. That's why I feel very much like the guild truly is kind of what I always wanted anyway, because even though it's not a sit down and discuss one particular video game, we're still sharing life together, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still are sharing life together through the medium of video games. And that's, to me, what it's all about. That's what video games have always been about for me. It's never just been simply about sick 360 no scopes. You know, it's been about the time spent with friends, the all-nighters pulled at friends' house, you know, legit. Some of my favorite memories, I played Oblivion with my cousin. As you guys know, Oblivion's a freaking single player game, but him and I would go back to, like, his house when he lived with his parents still, and, like, we would go there to my aunts and uncles, and we just play Oblivion until we couldn't even stay up anymore, and we'd switch turns, like loading in characters and talking about it. You know what I mean? That's the kind of connection I wanted, and I feel like that's what we found. So to bring it full circle, that's, like, seriously, like, I can't thank you all enough. It's been an absolutely amazing last year, and I'll be honest, like, I feel like I enjoy streaming more now than I did a year ago. Like, it was so much fun to get started 5 days a week, but I feel like I enjoy it even more now. So sorry, I went on a ramble there. So I'll catch up on your chat messages now too, but I thought I was the official stream dad. You can be if you want, Charles. It's up. I mean, we're up for it. We're up for it, Dad. 1883 to 1900 is the lost generation. What makes it the lost generation? That's better. Speech to text. Oh gosh. Official stream dad for sure. Only unofficial because I follow a streamer called Stream Dad. Oh, okay. That's fair. I'm here when I can and always will because Lutz is awesome. Seriously, Kirk, I feel extremely fortunate to have met you, my friend. Cheers. Extremely fortunate. I think I was paying you to stop, but it went wrong. Right. Okay, I'm actually a little teary. Bless you. Bless you, Pierre. Seriously. We've only just begun to live. And yes, I do sing off key on purpose a lot of times, but sometimes not always. Charles is literally the biggest hype guy, right? Enjoyed laughing at you because I had played it 4 times yet never finished it. Oh, right. The Subnautica. I know, and it's funny, you and Scavenger were actually the 2 people that had talked about Subnautica the most, so it's kind of funny that, like, you didn't even finish it. So, I think that Delicious and I joined pretty much at the same time. He became my bromance. That's true. You guys were right around the same time. I feel like you even had your sub schedule was exactly the same, but also worried about your addiction to floaters. What do you mean? The most powerful beings in the game? Is that what you're talking about? Those floaters? Can't remember when I refound you. Seems like it's been longer than a year, to be honest. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was during Jedi Fallen Order, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was during Jedi Fallen Order, so which was right around 1 year. That was one of the first games that that I played. The actual first game I was playing during the during onset the 17th, I'm pretty sure was Kingdom Come Deliverance. I feel like I was playing I want to say that was the. I'll have to go back and look, but I thought that was the first game I was playing when I started on this schedule. Was Kingdom Come Deliverance. But you were definitely. I felt like it was around the time of Jedi Fallen Order. Getting where you are now, what do you think is the secret sauce? Is there some aspect that you think you have a streamer that helped? Was it all luck? Ooh, man, we could get into some stuff, Nonder. I honestly don't mind sharing that at all. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time, though, to be honest. I've actually been blabbing this whole time. We haven't even played any Outer Wilds yet. I don't even, to be honest, like I have some ideas. But I don't want to tell you by any means that it's the answer, because I don't truly know. I'm not. I mean, as you know, I don't have a following of like 1 million people or anything. So I think that there are certain things that I feel like I've got a good grasp on. But yeah, you should cosplay as PTGG for newer people. Sat on the sofa with bad lighting. Oh gosh, no, never again. I actually don't even have a Kinect anymore, which is what I was using for my webcam at first. So Xbox Kinect, baby. Because I was streaming straight from the old Xbox One. We are the secret sauce. Luce just gives us a great place to hang out. That's true. Who knew having friends would be so great? I know, right? I had so few friends growing up because I was just an awkward homeschooled weirdo, so it's all new to me. Oh, I didn't know you were homeschooled, Nonder. That makes things really tough, honestly, because you're not like school is sort of that common. It's sort of that shared trauma, right? Like everybody's in school at the same time, so you kind of have at least something in common, right? So it makes it easier to start, conversations and whatnot. But vaguely remember a background that was maybe a very empty office in a skyscraper a while back from when he was PTGG. Exactly. That was exactly right. So that was after I went to the PC. Excuse me, after I started streaming on PC. But the feeling is mutual. I'm blushing, Kirk. Kirk should be the dad, Curry the mom, and I'm that drunk auntie that you only invite around because you have special occasions. Fill us in. I like you. I like you too, Nonder. My husband plays Subnautica. Really? Is he new into it, or has he been playing for a while? Right back at you. Got stuck in a big hole and rage quit. That's what she said. That's what he said. That's what they said. You're a delight, and I hate. I've been missing streams. I agree on you being a delight, Nonder. Been here for, I don't know, 30 minutes, already in love with this stream. Appreciate that, Stoner. Seriously, it's always good having good people around. It's incredible. Jedi Fallen Order sounds about right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I remember pulling me back in with the Star Wars. Yeah, I remember. You had already played it, so. I think you were saying something along the lines of, man, this makes me want to play Star Wars again. So just hit me up on Discord. I can do that. I absolutely can. I have my own knowledge I found on Google. 1 second, we'll get more info. Sometimes we play games. Right. Sometimes we play games. Sometimes it turns into love puddles. I say more often than not, we do play games, but I probably should have just been a just chatting stream today. Actually remind me of one of my cousins that I grew up. So I enjoy watching your streams. It's kind of nostalgic for me. So keep it up, my friend. Really? Nonder's got that cousin face, huh? The love. The camera was terrible. Oh yeah, it was the Kinect with like I only had one light on. It was the above light in the room. So I think Charles Cheester's actually right on that one. What makes Lutz a great place to hang out is not only Lutz is very welcome to the guild, takes care of newcomers, and expand the guild with new members. That guild spills over to other guild members, like you've noticed when we join your streams. Yeah, for sure. First camera was the PS camera and the PS headset. Oh man, look at Vagus sound. Right, I know, right? I'm in the same boat. We should start the guild network. It feels like that already. The Lost Generation was the social generation cohort that was in early adulthood during World War I. Lost in this context refers to the disoriented, wandering, directionless spirit of many of the war survivors in the early post-war period. In a more general sense, the Lost Generation is considered to be made up of individuals born between 1883 and 1900. Interesting. That's what they said. We're inclusive here. Absolutely. Cousin face, right? Hasn't been playing for a while. He's played lots of games for a while. His main ones I see him play are Minecraft, Warframe, Subnautica, and Space Engineers. Plays a bunch of them. He and I play stuff together too. What are your favorite games, Sleepy Mama? Lost Generation was also heavily vulnerable to the Spanish flu pandemic and the driving force behind many of the cultural changes which took place in major cities, in particular during what became known as the Roaring Twenties. Later, they experienced the economic effects of the Great Depression and often saw their own sons leave for the battlefields for the Second World War. Wow, okay. Beard was also fairly massive back then. Yeah, it was. It was. Very interesting. Kind of makes sense. That after the war, they felt like modern life is not feasible to come back to what they had before. Yeah, definitely. Boys were mean to me in school, but I always had my boys, my cousins, and my brother, so it made me feel like I'm not a total loser. Basically, they got rocked with the wars, pandemic, and social changes, and got lost in the shuffle. Feels familiar. Yeah, I know that. I was just about to say, Slothy, that sounds actually kind of like the millennials. Maybe not quite as financially difficult, because I mean the Great Depression, a little bit more overbearing, I guess, even than the Great Recession. But yeah, honestly, that does feel kind of familiar right now. Hopefully, we're not sending our kids off to wars, though. So, at least not a world war. Good grief. High school boys are dumb. Many adult boys are dumb too, but man, school boys were derp. Right? Yeah. If you can believe it, I was not very popular with the ladies when I was in school, so I fully understand that, Koro. And I grew up in a household, like my parents were split. They split when I was 5, and so I lived with my mom and my sister. So I don't think, let's see, my stepdad didn't move in until I was 16, maybe something like that. So for the majority of my, like most of my childhood and growing up, I was the man of the house, you know? Yeah. They were not nice. My friends all had boyfriends, and most of their boyfriends wouldn't even talk to me because I was lame. Where's derp on the stupid spectrum? That's a good question. I think anyone can be awful to others. Few people can say they've never been bullied. That's true. Surprisingly, I was popular with the ladies. Really, Coleman? Even though I didn't want to be. That's awesome, though. That's funny. I'm a high end, but in its own category, I feel. Okay. Celebration stream and talking about the Great Depression. Well, right? That comment reminds me of when I call anyone under 25 a kid. They get very defensive and act like a derp, and I'm like, see, you're a child. 15-year-old can be way more mature than 25. Yeah, that's true. Age is not always, you know, maturity. And you know what? You know what, my friends? We're gonna do a speed giveaway because I got to so blabbering around here. I didn't even give a game away. So we're gonna do this in chat. All you got to do is type in this word here. The word is going to be, just kind of going down my list here of game keys. I totally blew this one. I apologize. So let's make the timer as short as it can be. 1 minute. You got 1 minute to type the word fort. If you type the word fort in, you will get a chance to win a game called Fort Triumph. All right. I'm just going to go down my list here. We'll try to get a couple games in. So no exclamation, Trip Chance. You just want the word fort. There you go. So, my only gripe now is finding people that are so wonderful, and I wish I could send them back in time to my younger self. That's sad. Don't mind me. No, I get that. I get that though. I was just one of the guys. Slim with long blonde hair and green eyes, and all the boys wanted to date me, and I was like, learning is fun. Not that way when I was older, but as a kid, I had a hard time, just got steamrolled. Yeah. I mean, always just a friend. The girls didn't really care to be friends with me until they found out they can get more attention by hanging around me. Then I just became invisible. Oh, gosh. I see Derp and I picture those spazzy looking rat dogs with a tongue flopped out to the side. Fart. We type in fart. I thought it was gonna be Fortnite per sec. No. I don't have any free to play games to give away, but that's one way to type it right. Fart. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but just so you know, you're not entered unless you type fort. All right, let's see who wins. Stoner, you're the winner. Fort Triumph. My friend, make sure that your whispers are open. That'll be the way to get a hold of you. Unless you join our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, you can type in exclamation Discord, and then I can DM it to you on Discord too. So But you've won Fort. I'm going to put your name in here real quick. All right, that way I can remember to get that to you later. I'm going to try to just, we're going to pop off a few of these here. We're going to pop off a few. That way I can try to make up for the fact that I have not been giving out keys this entire time. So the next one is called Framed Collection. All right, Framed Collection. Type in framed. All right. Legit prance around in white hot pants at 10 years old. Like, what? Prance around? You had to make the journey to be here. Had you not walked the path you did, you might not have become the person you are and found friends among the friends you have now. It's true. That's true. Pretty good with who I am now for the most part, so that helps. Definitely. So oblivious about all that I didn't learn about until a long time after. I was kind of the same way, at least a little bit, late high school. I just started not giving an F anymore, so. Pop off a few farts. I mean, I've been known to do that from time to time, Pierre. I've been known to do that. Flamed. Wait, was that the last one? Wait, what do you mean? Last one was for, yeah, this one is framed. Framed with an R. What's going on, Jeebles? How you doing? Welcome in. Did say for the most part, but time does help. That's true. Dang, that was a quick one right there. We're doing 1 minute giveaways. So the winner for this one is Trip Chance. Dr. Trip Chance. Let's see. And if you are in the Discord but you have a different name, just make sure I know that name. All right. So yeah. Okay, so this one's called Hammerting. Stupid phone, shut the stream down. It's okay, I'm back. No worries. So Trip Chance, are you, oh, you're in the Discord. Okay, are you in there as Trip Chance? Are you in there as Trip Chance? Because I will DM that to you. I prefer doing Discord, but it really doesn't matter. I can whisper game codes too, so no biggie either way. Let's see. Looking for Doctor Trip Chance. Boop 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 boop. Dropped it in my face this morning. I think it chipped my tooth a little. Really? I'm sure this chip wasn't there yesterday. Really? Your phone? Just Trip Chance in Discord. Okay, nice. All right. I don't know. I'm struggling to find. I'll just go ahead and search. And we got Stoner Gamer in there too. So I will DM you that. Stoner. All right, we got Hammerting. Winner is True Celt. Just come on down. True Celt, Hammerting, and one more in this rapid fire. We'll do a couple more as we kind of go along, but let me put True Celt in here. The True Celt. All right. And the last one we'll do in kind of this this rapid fire here is called Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault. You got 1 minute to type in heaven. Pretty sure there's a British dentistry joke laying around here somewhere. Between the car accident, Saber smashing my mug into my teeth, and me dropping the heaviest phone in the modern world on my face, I am surprised my front teeth are still in one piece. Enjoy it, True Celt. Enjoy. So my friends, this turned into a just chatting stream. I apologize, but we will not have time to play Outer Wilds today. I have a meeting starting in about 15 minutes. So yeah, I know some of you are probably here to hang out and play some Outer Wilds. But I'm just unfortunately gonna have time today. It was honestly, this was a good time. I really enjoyed chatting everybody today. Sharing my feelings, you know. Yeah. I will skip this. Whoever gets this, please give it a try. Have you played it before, Karaki? Heaven's Vault? All right, the winner of Heaven's Vault is gonna be your DJ Music. Nice. Absolutely love this community. We absolutely love you, DJ. Honks all around. Honks all around. So let me put DJ's name down here. And like I said, we still have a few more to give away, so I'm just not gonna rapid fire them. We'll make these ones last a little bit longer, all right? So this one is called Last Oasis. I'm going to extend the timer to 3 minutes on. Oh, we'll go. Let's see. No, I got 15 minutes. So we'll do 5 more games to give away in the 3 minutes per game. All right. So this one is going to be Oasis. Last Oasis. And we got 3 minutes per game this time. Thanks for the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we should talk about, since we have people here and it's a just chatting stream anyway, why don't I change the category? Just chatting. And then I'll remove this stuff. Okay. All right. Updated. I probably should have done that a while ago, but let's talk about the next guild event. All right. Let's talk about the next guild event. Since we got people here, I want to get your opinions, and maybe I'll take some notes here too. Let me open up Notepad. Okay, so my friends, we are going to be doing the Christmas caroling this year. We got to spread Christmas cheer or holiday cheer because not everybody celebrates Christmas, all right? But I would like to know what your favorite carols are, because what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be doing some singing, some sing-alongs, all right? And I generally sing pretty goofy, but that's kind of how it goes. Do you guys want? I mean, I could show you the Christmas highlight video from last year, so you can get a kind of a feeling on what it was like. But yeah, I want to get some good ideas because the next guild event, it'll basically be like a week long, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll figure out what it is. But what we'll do is during a portion of the month of December, we'll make it like a certain amount of support, and this will go for Ko-fi as well as Twitch, because again, I know there are people that don't want to put some money in the pockets of Twitch. All right, so we'll kind of make it to where it's support on either level. Maybe Ko-fi will even be worth more points, but a certain number of points gets you a certain Christmas song. All right, that I will sing on stream. But I'm going to try to get these predefined ahead of time so that way I can find an appropriate video that won't get me like DMCA'd or something. So, all right. Yeah, right. You're my wonder, wow. Consensual, sensual honks. Ooh. Oh my. It's a great game. It's a bit slow, but has very nice mechanics. Nice. Okay. Heaven's Vault. Sorry, I thought we were singing Oasis songs. We are. I mean, we're not singing Oasis songs. So anyway, here's Wonderwall. Very much appreciate it. Absolutely. I'm going to get that to you right after the stream, Stoner. I'm glad. And thanks for joining the Discord. It's good to have you. Carol of the Bells. All right, let me write these down. Carol of the Bells. Muppets. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jeebles also said Carol of the Bells. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Okay. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Okay. Let's see. Carol of the Bells is such a banger, right? Dude, they had some right bangers. The Lindsay Sterling version. We got Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I do like Feliz Navidad. What I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah. As Mariah Carey. Okay, I struggle. I'll be honest. I struggle hitting those Mariah Carey high notes, but What I Want for Christmas is You. Okay, Mariah Carey. All right, the winner of Last Oasis. True Celt again? Are you kidding me? Is this rigged? The True Celt. All right. What we got going on here? Octi, what? What in the world? What? Oh my goodness. We got a 5-bomb? Octi, holy crap, thank you so much. Cheers. Can we get some cheers up in the chat? My goodness. Who'd you recruit this time? We got Kimma, nice. Jigglemoss, which is a fun name to say. Jeebles, Flutter Butterbutt, and Astica gifted the subs there. Holy crap. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, you guys, no. This is not gonna, oh my gosh. Kirk, can we get a big cheers up for Kirk as well? Holy crapola. Kirk also recruiting more people. My goodness. Kirk got Less Than Loud, Good Old Sunshine, Tragic MG, Red Freak 91, and Lore's Latte. No, you guys. Stop it. You stop it right now, okay? This is not, this is not how this is supposed to go. I was given things away. I was given games away. And we were talking about Christmas. All right. Now here I am Scrooging it up here. But Coleman also gifting subs. Can we get some big cheers up to Coleman? Holy crap. Boo me now, I dare you. My goodness. Cheers up to Coleman. Got some incredible people hanging out, seriously. Delta Whiskey, Saznix, Doc Ransom, Kagoot Guy, Gagutsuchi, I don't know how to say that, and Lurch. Okay, so I put True Celt down for the last Oasis. This next one here is Narita Boy. I don't know much about this game at all. But we'll do this one, another 3-minute giveaway. I'm already running behind. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why are you doing this? Why? Oh my gosh. I don't deserve you all. I keep trying to tell you this. I do not deserve you all. Cheers to Nonder. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. And DJ2. Give a cheers to DJ. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Why are you doing this? I was laying all the fuzzies on you all, not on me. Oh my gosh. And another one too? Oh my gosh. I don't know why my gift sub icon is messed up over there. It keeps doing this to me. Cheers to you. And Octi, 100 gold coins. Oh my goodness. All right, so. And I guess we're just. Gosh. Is this thing on? Oh my gosh. We got a donation from Nitalicious. What in the world? Did we seriously finish a level 5 hype train? What in the world? What in the world? Cheers to you, Nitalicious. We got to figure out who all was recruited. And another 100 gold coins from Kirk. Oh my gosh, you're up over 10,000, Kirk. I gotta get you an emote, Kirk. And Slothy, I'm cheersing you anyway. I have the, I don't know if that's gonna trigger an alert, but your name is up here. Your name is right there. That's the Nitalicious blocker there, if you will. For bits. I think it triggers at 100 because Nitalicious for a while there went on a it's more than 50. I think it's at 100. I need to go back and check. Nitalicious for a while there was doing 1 just to test me. He's my QA guy. So he was doing 1, which always triggers a full alert. Good times. So yeah, people could just spam 1 all the time. So yeah, good times. You know, we got my QA people around here. Mrs. Magoot's gifting Stoner Gamer 2. Are you serious, hun? What in the world are you doing? Cheers to you, Mrs. Magoots, and also welcome in, Stoner Gamer. Good to have you today. We gotta, oh, now the icon's working. See that? There's the treasure chest right there. See that? I don't know why it does that sometimes. Silly Streamlabs. But let's see who all we recruited. We gotta welcome some people in. Nonder, you recruited Warnerar, G. Credman, or Cred, Richie, The Speed of Kurt, who we just got reintroduced to, and Q Kitty. And then DJ, you recruited The Comic, as well as Sura. Appreciate that. And then also Stoner Gamer now, too. Mrs. Goose donating $250 to Amazon, basically, more or less. But, you know, paying off those student loans, true, too true. Love the emotes. So those emotes are pretty silly. I made all of those myself. And I am not the most artistic person. So Mrs. Magoose did draw the cheers mugs and then I had to digitize them. So the winner of Narita Boy. The True Celt again. What? Dang, True Celt, you're going to have a busy weekend trying out some games here. You're going to have a busy weekend. Now this one has a very cool name, if nothing else. Very cool name, if nothing else. We'll go with we'll try to do a simpler word here. So this is called Nimbatus, the space drone constructor, I think, but looking like Narita in my future, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, if anybody said any more Christmas carols, I apologize. I missed them because we had way too much going on. So, yeah. As the British moderator, I shall knight you as a part of the guild. Kneel before me. First gifted sub, man. The wife is slacking. Oh no, it's it's all right. Sharing some personal info here, Mrs. Magootsonite. This is something that people may not care about, so I will try to keep it brief. Okay, personal info here. The way that Mrs. Magoots and I budget. Okay, we each have a small budget to ourselves that we can do for like sort of discretionary spending. And to give you the actual amount, it's $75 dues a month. Okay. And so everything I do stream wise, but also what I want to do like personally, if I want to go out and get like a lunch or something like that, you know, say I'm out and about, but Mrs. Magoots isn't with me and we don't use like our restaurant money for this, that would come out of my $75 dues a month. Okay. So a lot of the stuff you see on the stream that comes from that small budget, right? So yeah, we're saving for a mini Magoots. Oh gosh, I haven't forgotten, right? So a lot of that money, like all of that is just oh my gosh, you guys. Oh goodness, what are you doing to me? Oh my goodness, we got a cheers up for Charles. 5 more gifted subs. Cheers to you, Charles Cheeserton. Be gone, student loans. I mean, we are on track to have them gone at the end of the year. We are on track to have them gone at the end of the year. So, and that's, I will say this, like, we've committed to having them gone, but the way we're doing it is we have an emergency fund. And so what we're doing is we're kind of giving ourselves a loan. So we're going to finish paying off the student loans using our emergency fund, and then we'll just kind of pay back the emergency fund. So that's kind of how that's working. Again, I'm just sharing a lot of personal info about my budget. I know people aren't all super interested, but anyway, the reason why I'm not more supportive on Twitch or whatever is because I have to work within the confines of that small budget. So there are a lot of people I want to support, and there are people I've been supporting that I kind of just have committed to continuing to do that. But once the budget grows, the support will also grow for my other friends on Twitch. So yeah. This is fun. Oh gosh. Sweden Thunder. Yeah, so who'd we get this time? So we got Vicky, 48.95, Matthew, who's been around for a long time as well, Seaweed Shay, Sweden Thunder, and Raft Easily. Indeed, Sweden Thunder was someone that was in here pretty recently. So chat, we need to start suggesting baby names. Oh gosh. If I could tell my student loans to be gone, would be amazing. I know, right? I think Pierre is a pretty solid name. Right, I'm sure you do. I was slow on the hype, had to find my wallet. My 6 figures is crushing. So Jeebles, I've been there 100%. When Mrs. Magoots and I graduated from college, we went to a small private liberal arts college. We graduated in 2014. We left school with $175,000 redues in student loan debt. So it has been depressing, right? I mean, but in the last 2 years, we made a significant shift in our budget to try to like really go after them. So, Sweden Thunder is My Little Swede. Wait, what? My Little Swede came. Oh, Sweden Thunder came over in one of your suggested raids. That's right, isn't it? How many gifted subs for baby naming rights? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have a conversation with Miss Magoots on that. So. Torn Kofi is better payout to the student debt fund than subs, but subs have a chance to promote the channel and bring in more people. Honestly, like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It'll just do what feels right in your heart, my friend. He's my friend. Nice. My heart. Felt drowning when I graduated with 25,000. Yeah, I know. Graduate degree. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's one of the reasons I didn't go to graduate school. Also, I was fortunate because my career path in like computer science. There was such demand for like developers that actually master's degrees weren't a super high requirement. So I ended up just doing bachelor's. But yeah, I know graduate degrees are also like highway robbery. Oh shoot, I gotta give this game away. Karaki! It's somebody, all right, Karaki. I was gonna say somebody other than True Celt, but then again, True Celt didn't enter. So Karaki, and I think you're in the Discord as well. So I'll DM that to you, straight up in the Discord. Hope that game's pretty cool. It's got an awesome name, if nothing else. I think I have time for one more game giveaway, all right? This is gonna have to be the it, as we say around here. This is gonna have to be the it. Right, Coleman? So the next one is Profit. Nowhere Profit is the name of the game. Odds on the Lutzes having debt canceled by Biden and not saying anything. Oh gosh. So honestly, we thought about this. Like we will still be in favor of student loan cancellation, even if it happens after. I think my honest belief is that it's not going to happen because I just haven't seen anything up to this point that indicates that it will. But if it did, I would still be 100% in favor of it, even after we've already paid them off. So, reason being is, I just don't really understand the whole. I don't really understand the whole like argument. It's like, oh well, you know, I had to pay mine off. You know, you should have to pay yours off. I'm like, okay, but do you remember how much like of a living hell that was for you? You really want to inflict that on somebody else? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're out. You're free. You're good. You know what I mean? Like. It would be life-changing to somebody else. I just don't understand why we're fighting with each other like that. So, yeah. I left college after 2 years of no debt, no diploma either, but hey, honestly, like, it's becoming more and more common that companies are removing the requirement of having a degree at all, you know? And so it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I have a hard time telling my track kids, you know, I try to mentor them a little bit. I have a hard time telling them, like, yeah, you have to go to college, you know? My sister, for instance, she didn't go to college. She's been working for the Postal Service ever since she graduated high school, and she's just been continually moving up the Postal Service, you know? So, give me a moment. I took evening classes years ago to improve my grade in maths, and the tutor once said in a class about significant numbers, what is a significant number? And I answered, the numbers in my wage slip are significant. He didn't phrase the joke, even though the class did. A little Swede being nice. Let's see. I tried college 3 times, never finished. I applied to like 70 places, but couldn't get a job without a graduate degree. Really? What work are you in again, Jeebles? I feel like I've heard this before, but remind me. But time reminder, you know, I appreciate that, Octi. This will be the last one, and when I do this one, I'm gonna have to sign off pretty quick. I'll do thank yous, so I'll try to catch my breath. We'll do thank yous, and then I'm gonna have to sign off pretty quick after that. But yeah, I don't think Biden's gonna cancel anything either, Jeebles. My defense, the first time wasn't my fault. I was forced into full-time work as I became homeless. The other times I just couldn't be bothered. Just because you struggle doesn't mean other people should. Yeah, exactly. May do it closer to re-election time, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, me either. Doesn't have minutes to do that. I don't think he does either. All about skills. Skills are very important, right? College loans make me so mad. I know, right? If someone gets something for free, I must retroactively get all mine for free as well, right? No. Next generations are going to be all digital asset rich with zero education. Maybe. People can stand not anyone else also struggling. Wait, hang on a second. People cannot stand anyone else not struggling. I know, right? Like, hey, I had to fight for this. You should have to fight for it. I'm like, yeah, come on. All right, my friends. Let me do this last giveaway here for Nowhere Profit. The winner is Slothy Sloth. Look at that. Slothy Sloth. I'm going to put you down here. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, that is going to have to be the last game for me to give away today because I have a meeting that just started. Holy crap, you guys. I mean, unreal amount of support. And I didn't expect to have a just chatting stream, but sometimes it happens. You know? So don't understand that at all. Why is it so hard to be happy and celebrate other people's successes? Yeah, I don't know. It's rough. Stem cell biologist. Okay, dang. I guess I can't speak on that. That's way above my my brain capacity, I think, Jeebles. So debt forgiveness is not free. No, that's true. It's true. And I understand. I think the problem is people are looking at it as a bailout when really it's more of an investment. I see it as an investment, but anyway, I could talk on and on about student loan debt. It's something that has been continuously on my mind for literally every day of the last 7 years. So let me give out these thank yous. Holy crap. I don't know if I'm going to have the air in me to do it today, but I'm going to do my absolute best. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. We have to go to the tavern first. That's why. Man, I'm dumb sometimes. I was sitting here. I was like, wait a minute. Why is my chat not hiding? I have to hide the chat to get the credits to come through. The credits wouldn't have even shown on that scene. So, all right, deep inhale indeed, Octi. Nidalicious, appreciate that donation, my friend, on Ko-fi. You're a legend. We had cheers from Hercules, Octi, Slothy, Sloth, Master Jeebles. Thank you all so much. We had almost a full mod squad today. Coleman, Kirk, Octi, Pierre. Awesome mod squad. Absolutely amazing. We got a follow from Stoner Gamer. We got subs. Here we go. Coleman, Nidalicious, Jigglemoss, Flutter Butterbutt, Kim, Master Jeebles, Aska22, Less Than Loud, Good Old Sunshine, Tragic, MG, Red Freak 91, Lord's Latte, Delta Whiskey, Sassex, XMG, or MG, Katsuchi, 713, Lurch 092, Doc Ransom, Warnerar, G Credman, Richie, The Speed of Kurt, Q Kitty, The Comic, Sura, Stoner Gamer, Sweet and Thunder, Seaweed Shay, Vicky 4895, Rafties, Lee, and Matthew. And as always, want to thank our Ko-fi members, Coleman, Lady Iron, Filled a Potato, Fresh to Beta, Coral Cat Bug, Nidalicious, Spooky Deer. Holy jeez, like unreal. Unfreaking real, everybody. Ever hear anyone saying the same thing about getting robbed? That's basically what it is. Oh wait, genuinely believe we're inching closer to fully digitized world where crypto is a united world currency and NFTs are valuable possessions. Uh-oh, I better put on my tinfoil hat, Pierre. I'm just messing, but... most of the people raging about are older folks who think everybody should go through what they did. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, not everybody, but yes, to most of it. But many of those who are against are the people who worry where the money will come from. And that's true too. I will say this, like my brother-in-law, for instance, my sister's husband. He's definitely said that before. Like, he's like, I didn't go to college. I don't know why I should pay for your college. And I was like, well, okay, you know. So he's younger. Anyway, I do have to go. I have a meeting. I can talk about it forever. How did you get through that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a legend, as in I may or may not be true, right? Lost in history. Looks at the $1 trillion in tanks. Oh gosh, yeah, I know. My friends, I have to go. Thank you all so much. I spilled my heart out, and we didn't get to play any games, but it was totally worth it. Thank you all so much. Seriously, I appreciate you all so much. I really have to get going. I could sit here and brag about you all for hours on end. But yeah, tomorrow I plan on getting back into Outer Wilds. We'll see. But everybody, thank you so much for having for such an amazing day today. I appreciate the heck out of you all. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be back this time potentially with some Outer Wilds. I don't know, maybe it'll be just chatting, who knows. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. I'll see you soon. Bye.